I certainly support the president, but I'm not what would be the right way to say it. I'm not some sort of blind slave to the president.
Okay, so that is a video that is part of the new narrative of Marjorie Taylor Greene, that she is distancing herself from Donald Trump. And that is what this video is going to be about. We're gonna jump into that. But if I could just pause for 1 second. The beginning of that video was Marjorie saying, I'm not gonna be how do I wanna say this? And I thought, oh, she's being thoughtful. She's not just gonna blurt out the first thing that she says. She wants to be careful and word it specifically. How exactly should I say this? A blind slave. That's what you landed on? You thought about it and you landed on slave? Okay, she's trying, everybody. She's trying. But anyway, she is distancing herself from Donald Trump. She's done it up to this. She did it in that video, and that is something. It's part of a trend that's going on. But I don't think that we can just accept her supposed independence at face value, especially coming from someone who has been as repeatedly historically dishonest as Greene. Maybe it's true, but maybe it's not. We have to think about it. We have to think carefully, like she did before blurting out the word slave. We're gonna look at the actual evidence, okay? So it is true that she has distanced herself from him on some issues, including on issues that actually mattered. She's opposed some of his policies and some of his priorities. So for instance, on the shutdown, which we'll get to, she has a tweet about that, and on the Epstein files, where she appeared with survivors. That is something that very few Republicans have done. It's not something that I would have expected from her a year or two ago. So point in her column for that. And on the shutdown thing, she put up this tweet, and as usual, it's way too long. This is not even the full tweet, by the way. But she says, I was not in Congress when all this Obamacare ACA bull ass started. I got here in 2021. So she blames the ACA for why healthcare is so bad. And I just wish that she could Google what healthcare was like before the ACA. Again, if not for the ACA, maybe nothing would have been done. Certainly the Republicans haven't come up with a plan in the last decade.